Welcome to Relationship Wednesdays. The topic today is selfish or selfless. Now, the definition of selfless is you just do things and you have no attachment, no outcome, you give of yourself, and there's absolutely zero agenda. That's the usual definition of that. Selfish is it's all about me and what I can get from it. That's the usual definition there as well. So I'm going to throw things up in the air here and create a little bit of controversy. I believe that every single thing we do, we're selfish. It might come across as being selfless, but here we go. So if we go from this from a three-point place, and I'll use giving as an example. Actually, let's back that up a little bit. If I'm employing someone, that's very much a selfish statement. If I'm the employee, I'm doing this and I expect that back. If I'm the employer, I'm paying you and I'm expecting this level of something done back. It's a very one-to-one, simple relationship. That's a selfish experience. I'm doing, I'm getting. Employee, same thing. That's very clear. Where it starts to get a little bit murky is, say if I'm walking down the street and I give a street person, and to simplify this out, if I give a street person a gift certificate to a restaurant as an example, because I don't want them to use it to buy drugs or to do other things with the money. I want them to get some food so that they can, survive, feel a little bit better. Well, there's a feel-good in that for me because I'm giving them something. So in some ways, it's a little bit selfish. But as well, I'm setting a condition on it, which means it's about me. When I set a condition, I'm setting it up. Even though I'm giving, so it's a higher form of being selfish, it's a better form, it's still selfish. Because I'm setting the conditions, I'm saying, you have to do this with this to get this, so I can feel this way. So the third form, and this is where I'm going to test you out a little bit here, and I believe that everything is selfish. Now, it's not a bad thing, but what happens with the third one is I just give a street person money. Okay? I have no expectations whether they spend it on drugs, whether they buy food with it, but here's the piece, and even the most spiritual people in the world, and they appear to be totally selfless. There is a win in it for them. Even if it's just karma alone, it's a feel-good. And everything in this world is based on feel-good. Human beings don't do something if it feels horrible. They do it because it feels good. And even when you come from that higher place of, I'm just going to give a street person some money, or I'm going to do some prayer work with somebody, and there's no agenda in that at that level, there's going to be a feel-good. And in that point, there's still a level of being selfish. And it's okay. It's part of life. And thanks for listening, and thanks for hanging in there.